There's a rumor floating around, one that most certainly impacts the Pittsburgh Steelers, but also impacts our boy Stephen Thompson quite well. Was very excited to text you about this last night. For everybody who does not know, Stephen Thompson, if you haven't been around here long enough, grew up Patriots fan. Gross. We all know. Still,
we all have our flaws. We
keeps tabs on the good old Patriots as much as he possibly can. And currently, the New England Patriots decided they don't need quarterbacks. Who needs a quarterback in today's NFL? Not the New England Patriots. Well, they do need at least two, and they only have one. Who could be their second? Well, according to Fansided, which, you know, it's as a rumor, it's as made up as you could get. You know, this is not a real, these are rumors that are circulating. This is more of a what if, huge what if. They believe that a Patriots-Steelers trade could give Mac Jones the backup that he needs, saying that Mason Rudolph could be an option for the New England Patriots before the start of the regular season. A team that could value a guy that is well-liked in the locker room, definitely a professional, has been in the league for quite some time, and is currently a third stringer on the Pittsburgh Steelers roster. They negotiate, or they predict, I guess, a trade, just one-for-one swap Mason Rudolph in exchange for a 2024 fifth-round pick from the New England Patriots. Longtime Patriots fan himself, Stephen Thompson. What are your thoughts?
No, thank you. I think you didn't say anything incorrect about Mason. He is liked in the locker room. Got some experience. Is he the backup that Mac Jones needs? I don't know about that. I truly do not understand what the Patriots are thinking and what they are doing. Because they were able to get they cut two of their backup quarterbacks and then brought him back on the practice squad. So both of them came back to the practice squad. Like I don't get that at all.
Maybe they misunderstood the rule of you could keep 3 active on game days, and they think that it's just practice squad guys that you can keep active on game days.
Maybe that would be that would be something. But I also don't know what direction the Patriots are looking, like whether it's like, oh, we got to make the playoffs now, or because the way they build their defense, it seems like, oh, we got to win now. The way they build their offense, like we have all the time in the world, like we don't care.
I still feel like even if you're not looking for the playoffs, though, you need to have 2 quarterbacks on your roster. Like,
well, but why does Mason Rudolph have to be that quarterback? Oh, they did get Matt Corral. They got Matt Corral last night.
Oh, they did get Matt Corral.
So Matt Corral. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't trade. I mean, like even a future 5th round pick, I probably wouldn't do that for Mason Rudolph. But if you need, because he could end up being the backup even with Matt Corral is there.
Yeah, Matt Corral's never really turned out to be what Carolina expected him to be. I just think, okay, so what about the Steelers side of this? Makes a ton of sense for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh,
get him out of here. Go sign a quarter. It doesn't matter who you sign. Just go sign a quarterback for a 5th round pick. The craziest part about that is like that number is ridiculous. Where you looked at that and you'd be like, a 5th round pick? Are you serious? Omar Khan would probably get that done. Like that would be, if the baseline's a 7th round pick for Mason Rudolph, that's where I believe that it is. Omar could possibly get a 5th round pick, but
he has an act for. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
good.
No. What I was saying is, at the same time, Mason sat around for like 3 months. Nobody gave him a single phone call. So, is anybody call him now? Like, does anybody want him now? I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Like his value isn't going up. I mean, I guess it goes up with every quarterback that goes down with an injury. But like, yeah, I mean, Omar Khan does have a knack for pulling off trades that seem ridiculous in hindsight. You're like,
yes,
really, that's what it took to, like that's how much it took to get this player. So that end of it, not particularly surprising. And that would obviously be a huge win for the Steelers. Again, get something for someone who is going to contribute next to nothing, actually, tangible on the field.
Yes,
absolutely a win. But that's also what makes me think, well, why would anyone else do that? Like this is because I think eventually someone's going to not catch on to what Omar Khan's doing because he's, done it 3 times already.
I was going to say.
So like, if you haven't caught on by now, like what are you doing? I would love to be a fly on the wall when he's like, yeah, give me what did they get for Kendrick Green? Fifth round, sixth. When he's on the phone saying I would like a 6th round pick for Kendrick Green, and someone's like, yeah,
somebody's like, yeah, okay,
yeah,
sounds
sure,
good.
Sounds good. Like, dude, I get it. The Texans were in a bad spot, but with offensive linemen, but like,
even a 4th for Kevin Dotson. For Kevin Dotson. Like, I don't care if you swap picks. It's a 4th round pick that you just got for Kevin Dotson. I agree. And like the craziest part about Omar Khan, and the guy, you look at the guy, you talk to the guy. You know, we've talked to Omar Khan so many times at this point. He is the last person that would strike me as this guy's going to get it all done. You know,
like tough negotiator. Like, he does not come off that way. Yeah.
No, comes off as a sweet, kind guy who, I mean, last time I talked to him, we talked about Disney World, you know, and how like taking your family to Disney and where I should move in to start a family. Like, that's what we talked about. And then he probably left that room or that conversation, and like 24 hours later was on the phone just like, yeah, man, I don't care that you want a 6th round pick. Okay, we're taking nothing less than a 4th. Let's get it done. And then it happened. Like, he's I think if anybody's going to get anything from Mason Rudolph, it's going to be Omar Khan. A 5th round pick, maybe. I'm going to say this, like, you can't walk into a season with one quarterback. I don't think you could walk into the season with 2 quarterbacks. I don't know why they didn't keep Bailey Zappi around. That one didn't make any sense to me, but I don't know. Mason kind of strikes me as a Bill Belichick kind of guy, you know, real boring, could throw football, listens very well. That's really that's all I know about the guy.
I just think it's the things we are doing to try to, like, I would be awful at selling Mason on the phone.
Oh,
like, if I was making this trade, it would be like, yeah, really good in the locker room. He can throw an NFL football. He can hold it in his hands, and he can, you know,
these are all the things he could do.
He has been employed by an NFL team for several years now. I wouldn't really know what to say.
That's all you could say. What else are you gonna? Well, he tied the Lions once. He got benched for a guy named Duck Hodges, whose biggest accomplishment in life is dating a country singer. That was Ben Roethlisberger hated him.
Well, I mean, I can't.
And he's been knocked out more than once in his NFL career. So by 2 guys that in 2 instances that, I mean, Earl Thomas did not, like, we all know what happened to Earl Thomas. Like, a rough way to end your NFL career there, and to go out, you know, would have bang, rough bang, but a bang. And Myles Garrett in an incident that, you know, but if we're being honest, I mean, and not to crap on Boston, but they'd probably be all about that guy, you know? They'd be like, oh, this guy's sketchy.
This guy gets it. Yeah.
Yeah, like, this guy's shady. He might be a bit of a scumbag, and nobody likes him. Maybe this is our quarter. I'm just from what I know. I mean, you talk to any professional athlete about playing in Boston, man, and it's not good.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. You can be a scumbag athlete in Boston, but you better be good. Like, I don't know. Like,
not if you're a 3rd string quarterback. Who cares?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what kind of scumbag you're being, you know? Like, if you're just like yelling at people from the bench, then, like, you know, who cares? Like, people will love that. They'll eat that stuff up. But I don't know, if you're like, if you get into a game and you're like talking trash to someone and then you like throw a pick or something, like,
oh, it's over.
Yeah, you're getting booed. Like, I don't know. And like, you know, if you're gonna be a scumbag, you gotta like back it up. You know, you gotta. And also, like, how much, you know, how much as a quarterback can you, like, you know, talk some trash and then like get into it with guys? You know, it's not like you're an offensive lineman or defensive lineman where you can, like, because, you know, when a quarterback does something that's like, you know, gritty or scrappy, you know, people just get annoyed by it. You know, like they don't like. They're not like, oh yeah, this guy's just competitive. You know, he like loves to win. Like, no, it's like, I think everyone looks at you like a scumbag if you're like,
shut up, okay, shut up. You're supposed to be quiet.
You're already the most protected person on the field, and you're trying to start something. Yeah, people don't love that.
I don't know, man. I think Mason in Boston, it might work out better than we know. Seems like a Bill Belichick kind of guy for a 5th round pick. All day, every single day. If you weren't a New England Patriots fan, we'd be sitting here and you'd be all about that life. Because if you were a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you'd be like, oh yeah. let's get it.
Yeah, if I was a fan of the team not getting fleeced, then I would love it. But
yes,
as a fan of the team that would get fleeced, I hate it. I hate it very much. Yeah,
I know. But I mean, shows you good sides, and look at that. You might get fleeced. You might if anybody's gonna fleece you, it's gonna be Omar Khan, the con artist. He knows what he's doing. 5th round pick for Mason Rudolph seems like a good win for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, for them, it's great. It's awesome. I bet they'd love that.
Yeah. Nobody'd be complaining.